In this video, we will solve a problem on returns to scale of a production function. This question I took from the Telegram. The question goes like this. The production function is being given as Q is equal to L to the power 1 upon 2 times K to the power 1 upon 3. L and K are the units of labor and capital. Okay, these are our inputs. Q is our output. We are being told whether this production function reflects. Options are being given us: increasing returns to scale, constant returns to scale, decreasing returns to scale, or none of these above. Okay, so we have to see what does this production function exhibit. Okay, so I have written this production function. So Q, which is quantity, is the function of labor and capital, which is being given as L to the power 1 upon 2, K to the power 1 upon 3. Let us suppose L and K increase by a factor lambda. Okay, that means we can also interpret it like this. To see whether we have the increasing, decreasing, or constant returns to scale. So if I write it here, let us say we have labor, capital, here we have output. Okay, if I double the labor, okay, and double the capital, if my output also gets doubled, then I say that the given production function exhibits constant returns to scale. Okay, similarly, when I double the labor, double the capital, and if my output gets less than doubled, that means less than 2Q. Okay, then in this case I can say it is a case of decreasing returns to scale. Okay, returns to scale. And similarly, another condition can be, or another combination can be, if labor is doubled, capital is doubled, and if my you know output gets more than doubled. Okay, uh, okay, more than doubled. In this case, I can say the given production function exhibits increasing returns to scale. Okay, now we have taken here labor has increased by a factor L, sorry, labor has increased by a factor lambda. Okay, capital has increased also by a factor lambda, and we want to see how our output gets changed. Okay, so multiplying each of the inputs by the lambda, so that means our new production function can be like this. F of lambda L lambda K will be equal to, okay, so since we have multiplied each input with a factor L, so in place of L we have lambda L, in place of K we have lambda K. So when solving this, when we expand this becomes lambda 1 upon 2 L upon 2 lambda 1 upon 3 K upon K 1 upon 3. So I have written these two lambdas on this this side. Okay, since they have the same base, we can add up the exponent. So lambda times lambda raised power 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3 becomes lambda raised power 5 upon 6, and we have L to the power 1 upon 2 K to the power 1 upon 3, and this is our original production function. Okay, which is equal to F of LK, which is equal to Q. Okay, so we have seen here when when labor was increased by a factor lambda and capital was increased by a factor lambda, our output got increased by a factor lambda raised power 5 upon 6. And here you can see lambda is greater than lambda raised power 5 upon 6. Okay, so lambda raised power 5 upon 6 is less than lambda. That means if it got doubled, labor got doubled, capital also got doubled, our output got less than doubled. Okay, so in this case we can say the given production function exhibits decreasing return to scale. Okay, another interpretation can be pretty simple, that is, since it is a Cobb-Douglas kind of production function, simple, what we have to see, we have to see the exponents. Okay, if exponents, let us say this is alpha, this is beta. Okay, if the sum of the exponents of labor and capital are equal to 1, then we have constant returns to scale. If the sum of the exponents of labor and capital are less than 1, then we have decreasing returns to scale. And if the sum of exponents is greater than 1, then we have a case of increasing returns to scale. Okay, so simply just multiply each input by a factor lambda and compare this lambda with this lambda. If this lambda is the lambda which is with multiplied with the production function, if it is less than the input lambda, then we can say that the given production function exhibits decreasing returns to scale. I hope I make myself clear. Thank you.